Hi everybody, welcome back to Sky Factory 4 episode 10 with me, Sid, and today we're going to push a little bit back at some of the saplings. I've got some blocks of iron cooking at the moment. I have done a significant number. I made timers from Dark Utilities, which I've got to 10 tick pulses, so it basically goes tick tick tick, and it seems to be a little bit faster than that clock. Not necessarily very much. You have to adjust it. You just put it in and it does its thing. What I want to do today is push back on some of these saplings that we still need to do, which is osmium, netherrack, ardite, glowstone, cookie. Not that I really want it, but we'll make it. Quartz and cobalt. Now, obviously, the ones I want there are osmium, ardite, cobalt, glowstone, and quartz. They're the biggies, if you will. Now the osmium, before we can do that, before we can do quartz in the general theme of things, we need to do a redstone netherrack sapling. I don't really want a netherrack sapling, but what we look at what it grows, it does grow quartz, and you can use netherrack resin to make netherrack. You can use those to make, well, netherrack, and you can use that to make blood, which we can use in things. So I think we can manage a bit of netherrack, and then we need a bit of diamond, a bit of gold, and a redstone sapling. Okay, that one should be easy enough. Now, whether we actually run this as a thing going into the system, that's anybody's idea, but there's your netherrack sapling. Now the quartz sapling requires magma crystal, quartz, couple of bits of netherrack, and the thing magma crystal, of course, being slimy mud being magma cream, soul sand, and that. Now I think if I go in here, we may be a little bit sure, maybe not. We've definitely got that. So we can go 1 and 2. 1 and 2, 3, 4. That will give me those. And then sometimes it's just easy to look in a chest. I don't know about you. I look at it and kind of go, oh man, that's going to be a pain. Let's figure out how to do that. So I want to make not that. Does it have to be that slime ball? Interesting. How can we get that slime ball? Hang on, let's have a look. So magma slime is blazing pyrotheum. This was where we're into fun and games, wasn't it? The other alternative, of course, is to go and get it from the nether. Yeah, pyrotheum dust we can... Hang on. Pyrotheum dust is 2 blaze, some sulfur, and some redstone to make 2. We can probably manage this just 2 blaze. Let's have a look. How to get to here. 2 and 4, and then we put into here. Are you nearly there? Oh, you're nearly there. Right, that's good. Can we turn this off? Oh, we just turn it off there. That's better than a lever, isn't it? On. Off. Thank you. Right, so that goes in, and we are going to pour you onto a blue slime. Okay, now I've definitely got them. Yes, there we go. So pop that in there. And we will hit these down. Some of them I'm going to put into the system, as I say, some of them probably not. Oh, a lovely cup of coffee. The other thing I want to do today is to slightly improve my armour situation, and I want to do a bit of reinforcing with the reinforcing plates, but that is going to take a lot of iron, hence why we processed a lot of iron. Right, so while you're doing that, what else do we need? You need to do that. That's where I'm at there. Need a bit of quartz and emerald and well, we'll wait till we get there. That will then take us to the osmium sapling, which we get from making osmium amber, which is made with quartz resin, nickel, and all those. So that's the bit we're missing, and that's what we're aiming for with the quartz sapling. What else have we got there? The glowstone requires... we can do that still, I think. Cobalt is where we're into fun stuff. This is where we actually... Well, we need to do ardite first. And for that we need a nether star. And for that we're going to need extraterrestrial matter. And some wither skull heads. Extraterrestrial matter you can get from basically killing an enderman thing. But that's where this lot comes into stuff. So those are somewhere in the future. Prosperity shards uses cobalt, so no jump there. Cookie sapling is just cookies. We can make that easily enough. Just waiting on this thing to cook, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, we should be there. We are. Oh. Hang on a second. Am I being an idiot? Well, clearly I always am being an idiot. One bucket of blazing pyrotheum. How the hell do I get you out? I do it over here, don't I? For some reason, I always want to put the bucket in the poofer, and the reality is it goes in here, and then we should be good. Are you? You're full, aren't you? Yeah, of course you are. Are you full? I can't use you because you're outside. Oh man. What we'll do this then. Blob. 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 And blob. So I need to get the magma slime to make the quartz, and I need to get 2 of those slime balls, which we get from that. So that goes in there on slimy grass. Hang on, that's not actually possible. That's not possible. I think we're probably going to be easier just to go into the bloody nether, you know. Let me pop those away and have a little trip. I think we've got fire resistance. We've got that. If I grab a few stacks of cobble. Hang on. 1, 2, and I think 4 should be enough. We can head into the nether, and I'm going to go and see if I can't find one of those islands, because I think that's going to be a damn sight easier. Why are you up there, matey? Or in there? And he's no threat, he's outside. Right, back into the nether. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I've come a fair way out. I've not got much loot in my bag because it's in here. I have got a reasonable amount of loot out of this. A couple of bits of android stuff. Some withered dust, which I don't believe we can use to make wither skulls, which is a shame. That would have been... we can use it to make blue mulch with black mulch, which is made with all sorts of stuff. Yeah, that's happening anytime soon, isn't it? Some of this stuff, I'm not entirely sure what you do. Oh, voodoo puppet allows you to prevent certain types of death. Strange tablet. Strange scroll. That sounds... Ank. Okay. Prevention of drowning. Okay, right, so you can make them from... Ah, it's an interesting idea. Yeah, but most importantly, I got an ender pearl, which means we can now move on and get the Enderman. I've only seen one in the entire time I've been in the Nether. I've only actually seen one Enderman. Hello, I see you, sir. And none of these buggers have dropped a head once, which is a bit of a pain. I've got some stairs over there which I need to get back to, and I've deliberately pushed myself quite low down. I've had to repair my bow once so far. You need to stop crossing my field of fire. Really do not like the way those androids like to hug the oh, hi. They do like to hug the pigmen. It's almost like they know. They're going, hello, if I hang around here, he can't hit me. Yeah, it's most unsportsmanlike. But we do need to get back that way, which is easier said than done. But I remembered that I have got this ender orb, which has proved handy for getting down. I need now to get back up and over. So yeah, that's going to be a thing. However, it does look, with the amount of, I've got a good look at several lava lakes, and oh, you swine! Nope. You're going to try again, aren't you? Oh, I put looting one on this sword, and there's actually, I don't think we've got any more. Trying to use it to get us more modifiers. So I need to get that way. Stairs are that way. Maybe. Which way to go? Choice. Oh, blaze rod. Choices. Right, well, I need to get back. And then we need to look at this bloody sapling thing again, because I don't believe that that's the only way of generating this thing. I could just end a pearl up there, couldn't I? Oh. That'll do me to there, I suppose. I don't really need to make sure I'm just very cautious of ender pearling into an android with a phaser sniper rifle or worse. Right, well, that's handy. And we got a little friend. Hello. How are you? Give me your head. Oh, damn it. They are going to be... I'm going to have to make a beheading sword, aren't I? As per. Okay, well, stairs are a little bit closer. We still need to get there. And I'm not entirely sure how I got here. So, you know, half of the skill of getting lost is not knowing how you got to where you are in the first place. I'm very good at that. Are you an unarmed android? You are an unarmed android. Oh, you're Bender. Bender Bending Rodriguez. There you go. And have a little bit more of that. A bit more for good measure. Oh, we have double trouble. Anyway, I have to get back. I'll see you when I get back or when I die. Alright, that wasn't a bad trip. We came out that. This, just wanted to check, how do you repair that, if there's any way? Doesn't seem to say. I'm sure there is a way. We did get a goodly supply of end rods. We got a wither skull. That's important. We got wither dust, more bones. We got that. I brought that back out. And that can just go back up there like that. My bow, really, the durability is not lasting long at all. I think we need to do something about that. And we do have 5 modifiers. So I think I know what I'm going to do there, because the bow's fine. However, what else did we get? More stuff. So the question is, we definitely need to make him and him as data models, because this has only got 2 in it. I've got a superior blaze and an advanced rogue. Not much of the overworld ones, actually. I've done so much more hunting in the underworld. I can't see a gas tier right now being beneficial, so we're not going to bother. What we are going to do is we're going to make a wither skeleton data model and an enderman data model. Now obviously we need to kill 6. I've only come across 1 so far, which is a real pain in the bum, but there you go. And that's the one that's got the capacity, so we can pop those in there. Enderman, blaze. I've done 52. I need 46 more to make that a self-aware data model, which is top end. The androids, 37 to make superior. So again, these are so easy in the nether, it's unbelievable. Enderman should be easier in the nether, but I'm not seeing a lot of them. And these guys are spawning everywhere, so yeah, these should be really easy to farm up. So that's that done. This thing, it'll go on any slimy grass. Oh, you idiot. Okay. Show me. Not slimy, slimy. Show me the slimy green dirt. Make me a bonsai. Hopper bonsai, in fact, there you go. And make me a chesty chest. Any old chest will do. Any old chest will do. And we'll pop you in here, actually. I don't think there's any need for you to be outside. If I chop out that bit of floor there and just replace it. Just because, you know, I like to keep things tidy. And that goes in there, and that goes in there, and then we pop you in. Oh, can't believe I was hunting around for that. You're probably all screaming at the screen going, why, you don't need that, no. I would. Right, so netherrack sapling. I would like to grow you a bit. I could do with a few more bonsai hoppers, actually. Have we got the means of making bonsai pots in the thing? We have. We can make a whole load, and we'll need a few more anyway. And do I have hoppers? Probably not. Can I make them? Probably, but at least I can make 1 anyway, which is all we actually need, because I want to get a bit of this going. Mulch. Mulch. I'm going to assume mulch anyway. Let's have a look. Mulch will work, yep. Thought I had 1 mulch left. Oh no. Okay. Make me some mulch. Mulch. Brown mulch, thank you. 2 of them, and give me a chest. And I'll go with a trapped chest this time, so I can put them side by side. And as before, pop that down, pop that down, pop that down. I don't think we'll need a lot of these, so some of these materials, so I'm just going to let these run and we'll worry about that. That gives me what I needed there. So that'll allow me to make a magma crystal. Okay, magma. Which we can now go and, oh, damn you, give me a little bit, give me some, there you go, that'll do. You can have fuel. That can go in there. That will bring us up to a quartz sapling. I do need to grab some more iron. Just get a couple for now. I know I can do it from the system, but pop that away, pop that away. We're going to use you to make one of them. Okay. And I need to make another hopper. which we will convert into a hopping bonsai. We'll go to normal chest. And for now, again, these will live in here. Because quartz is an odd one, actually. I'm not sure whether we'd want to do a lot of quartz or whether... See, the thing is, there comes a point when this is full. I mean, well, there's a couple of things we could do. We could make one of those. And then when that is full, we can just pull out all the logs, let it fill up again, keep pulling the logs, keep pulling the leaves, keep pulling the stuff. Similarly here, keep pulling the bits we don't need. And here, and then just let these things, these will just void whatever is in them if they can't put it somewhere. So, you know, kind of not really worth worrying too much about. So if we have a look at our, in fact, coming out, get out of there and go in there, we should see now we only need 5, and the next one we need is the osmium, I believe. And we're going to need to make osmium amber, which we do like that. So we just need a couple of bits of quartz resin, which we've got now. So if I go, I want to make that, that should be easy. And we pour you over a mineral sapling. Bang. Let's get that in there and pop you on there. Wait for that. Cookie sapling. I mean, cookie sapling we could do, I'm almost certain. Can we make a cookie right now? Cookie. 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 We can. So can we make the cookie sapling? We can. Almost. You know what? It's actually just as easy for me to go and make that and do that. And there's our cookie sapling. Will we ever use it? Unlikely. I've made it. Osmium, pop that in there. Does osmium have any properties in... We definitely want this one in the system. That's kind of goes without saying. I'm sure there is a space somewhere back there, you know, where mobs can spawn. Still, osmium. That leaves us with glowstone, cobalt and ardite, and we really can't push... Well, let's have a look. We can probably manage glowstone, possibly. Glowstone sapling uses quartz. Yeah, we can definitely manage glowstone. We just need a little bit more quartz. 1, 2. Mineral berries and redstone sapling. I think we can do that one now. And glowstone, yeah, I think would be worthwhile hoppering up. So we'll make a couple more hoppers. 1 and 2. And we'll convert those, put those away. For the time being, I'm going to just do one of each of these, and I'll hook them into the network later, because I'm going to need to do another filing tray and all the fun and games for that stuff. Mulch, done, bang, there we go. That should be everything we need. Where's my things gone there? Boop, boop. Chest, chest, trapid chest. And osmium and glowstone, which leaves us with 2. These 2 require us to do stuff. But before we do stuff, I would like to make some things. So this bow modifies 5, yeah, it's obviously durability wise not brilliant, so we can repair it up to full, but it'll soon go down quite fairly rapidly. This has got another, this has got 3, and we could quartz it up, or we could use the same trick, because we're adept at this, and we're using this a hell of a lot, and this one hasn't got any modifiers on it yet. The pick has, we've got 4, so we could potentially take that almost to where we want to go. But to make that, we're going to need to make, sorry, I just need to get you off my, out of my face. Reinforcement. Reinforced plates specifically. For that we need 8, so I need 5 per. So I need to make a lot of obsidian, and I need to make some casts. Obsidian, that's the first thing. We've got that one pretty much automatic. We've got 20, so that's almost there. Let's quickly sleep. Okay. Let's quickly go and kill this bouncy creeper that's almost certainly got in amongst the chickens. And he is now a dead bouncy creeper. Okay, we'll sleep, and then we'll make some of those reinforcements, and that will be a good thing. So we'll be back in a mo. Alright, there we go. 12 reinforcements. I've got a whole load more obsidian, and there is a slight problem with this automated system out there, is that the cobble gen isn't actually that fast, and that only stores 3 stacks. So yeah, once you've gone through everything, you kind of run into some fun and games. Now, do I have the means? I should have a couple of, I'll keep that, that's fine. In fact, we'll have that as well. We'll get everything up to full. Do I have any more bronze? I do. Excellent. Right. We can probably just do that on there. We can almost certainly, don't need to faff around with that, do that and that. Just use those up. I mean, I could melt them, it's not a problem. And we can probably also, let me just put you away, get away with just another single piece of bronze on the pick, which we're going to do, because that's got 4 modifiers. And once it's got 5, which is, yeah, some distance off, we shall be doing another one. But right now, I think I'm not really too worried about speed, because we're generating most of our materials. Mining speed is less of an issue. However, you, with your 5 modifiers, are going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we have made, oops, we'll get there eventually. We've made the achievement somewhere in one of these, make an unbreakable tool. So that's an achievement out of that as well, which is good. And then we'll do the 3 onto the arrow. 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's reinforced 60%, isn't it? So that means it will last a lot longer. And then finally, you have got 4 on you, which will give you reinforced. What we got? That will give you 20, 40, 60, 80. So that will last pretty much indefinitely as well. The only thing won't last at the moment, that needs 2 more on it. Is it? Yeah, because that's got reinforced for breakable. That has got reinforced 4. That will need 2 more levels. Shouldn't be difficult while we're training up these things. Right, what else were we doing? The other one I wanted to have a look at was let me get this right. No. Construct, that was it, Construct's Armory. So the armor has resistance modifiers, and there's resistance, which you do with any old mold, iron blocks and things. That gives you the equivalent of protection. You can take up to 5 on a piece. Fire resistance uses blaze powder. Now, up until before I started doing this, I would have gone here. We're not going to go there. Projectile, I'm not too worried about. Although, I wonder whether that works against phasers. That might be something to test out. Blast for critters, creepers. And then there's a whole load of other bits and pieces we can do. Plus, on top of all of that, if I go and get my book back, we've got the modifiers themselves. And the question is, what would we want to stick on there? I mean, we've got speedy, got resistant, blast, fire. We can stick a diamond and an emerald. That will increase all of the stuff, and it's, you know, fairly inexpensive. Yeah, no. Reinforced. Basically what we've just done. Mending moss, sticky, shulker, soulbound is nice, but no way of getting another star right now. Concealed, blah blah blah. Powerful for punchy punch. Dexterous, I'm not too. Speed and kinetic for range. Step, no. Frosty, that's an interesting one. Glowing. Places light source can only be used. We're not going to be doing anything like that soon. And then, of course, we've got embossment to play with as well. And then accessories such as the goggles, the knapsack. I may go there, you know. Not because normally I think I did the slow fall last time. The knapsack might be a better one. I'm not sure bothered about the belt, but that might be interesting once we get into potions. And the goggles would be, well, if you go with night vision, just have a look at the goggles if we can. Base, so the basic we need leather, string, and that. Okay. Goggles, zoom is like, okay, and that is, we need to get into potion brewing and golden carrots and all sorts of things. We can do it, but not today. Let us go back to the basics and go back over here. So resistance modifiers, and projectile is fairly cheap, so I could do one piece with projectile 5. Fire resistance would be potentially good on, maybe on the booties. I might do a bit of each. Blast resistance on all of them as well. But let's get one of these done first, or 5 of these done, which means I need to make 5 more casts. Get those done, back in a sec. Alright, getting close to the end of this episode. I think I've got some stuff cooking over here. I've got iron, not a huge amount of iron, but well, I treat this a fairly huge amount of iron. But first things first, I want to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Bang. So I've done 1 too few, haven't I? No, I haven't. I've done the right amount. I have just miscounted what I was doing. 4 resistance. Then I would like to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of each. 5 of these. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blast resistance. Fire resistance. Ooh, where's my blaze rods there? And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Oh, that's not right, is it? 10 will give me. Oh, is it? 10 will give me 20. That's right. This is going to be a very strange mix of 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Strange mix of stuff going on here. There's a bit of fire resistance, and then I'm going to guess the blast resistance uses gunpowder. Hopefully I've got a reasonable amount of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's not blast resistance. Arrows. Yeah. We've got 12. I need more, so that's going to be 1, 2. 1, 2, and throw everything on the ground. You just do not care. In fact, make me some arrows, please. Recipe, bang, bang. That should be plenty. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. Put those in there and go and just split those like that. Bang. Okay, so all things being equal. Now this is, I'm only working on basis when the only time I've used Tinker's Armory is when I have been working in Sevtech, and Sevtech allowed me to put these on without using a modifier. This looks like it is not going to. Interesting. Oh no, you can just put more there. Okay. It takes a modifier, but doesn't actually use them. So I'm going to put blast resistance on me trousers, because everybody wants blast resistant trousers. Oh, they look very colourful. Projectile resistance on me. I'm going to put resistance on here. Oh wow, that's definitely got a cool dark look about it. And then, because you know one likes to be shot in the head, we'll get the old projectile resistance on there. For no reason other than I want to. Right, 4 diamonds, 4 emeralds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And somewhere in there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Use the last up with let me take the whole lot off. Bit of diamond, bit of emerald. Same again. Diamond, emerald. These armors start to look ludicrous after a while. It has to be said. Very brightly coloured. You wouldn't, they're not stealth armors, put it that way, unless you went with the invisible ink modifier. But that is increased. Oh, we're not far off diamond level now. And we've got more toughness. Durability's pretty good, and we can go and jump in fire and do all of the good stuff like that. On the whole, I'm happy with that for progress today. There's other stuff I'd like to do. I still want that. I don't know what the hell that is, but or how you will use it. We will learn. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And I think what we need is a little bit of, hang on, let me go up to get me bow. There we go. No, bow. Yeah, a little bit of that action for a screenshot. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye for now.